From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia. And on the hill for the Phillies, Shane Baz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go now? Chandler Simpson digs in now.
Number 14, Chandler.
And the home opener is underway. On the ground. And that one handled. Harper steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second,
Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down. So up next, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter is George Springer. That's to third. Meyer. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Merrill Kelly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Trey Turner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Strong settles under it. And there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the dirt, blocked. Pitch out, but no action. Sliced hard but foul. Lyle stands at first with one out. Now a quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting for first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Base hit. Lyle around third. Safe. And they take the lead.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside. And it's 3-0. Smoked into left, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's way outside. Ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. Tough spot right here. A couple runners up. On 2-ball count, you can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, right field. Springer racing after it. And that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Carlos Correa. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swings through that one for strike one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
And that one missing low. Foul ball there. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. That one fouled off. The 2-2. Right side, hard hit. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
Patrick Bailey.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Makes a sliding stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Carlos Cortez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Out to center. Straw under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Straw patrolling center field, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
On the ground to third, to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Up next,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. And now the count is even. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 2-2. Fastball is outside. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next,
now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw there. Safe. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging. Now it's the DH, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Simpson at second with 2 down. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Lyle under it. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first. So
Turner has to step out of the way for ball one. Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first.
Ball two.
This one in the air center field. Straw chasing after it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. In the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. And there's two away. Here is Bryce Harper.
picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Quick move to first. Lyle gets back easily. And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. The 2-1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Late swing fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Hammered down the line. Base hit. Here comes Harper around third. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Rafael Devers. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's George Springer. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Devers on at first, nobody out. That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Carlos Correa. Fly to right his first time.
Carlos Correa.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 2-1. Out to short. In time to Devers. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Oh, 1 now.
That's a ball.
Springer under it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. Fly to center his first time. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Hello.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Patrick Bailey.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh.
And a 1-2.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Bunts it in the air. Harper takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Chandler Simpson. 1 for 2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that one hit to first. 1 at second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trey Turner at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Kyle Schwarber. Now at the plate, Ben Joyce on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. High fly ball, right field. Springer racing after it. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Harper retired. 2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped but foul.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Oh.
That's to third. Correa over to first. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Jacob Wilson. On the ground to the left, Meyer. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man at first. Here's a big power threat. James Wood. He has singled and he has flied to left. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Gage.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gage, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2014. Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Blue
One out
Jays,
man at first. Rafael Devers. Next up for the Blue Jays. He's 2 for 2. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder George
And
Springer.
it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the sixth, Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Cade Stroud gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
No,
Meyer in the box
ball.
here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air to left center. Simpson coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Carlos Correa.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now Ernie Clement.
Second baseman Ernie Clement.
Foul ball. Slayton fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. The 0-2. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive and foul ball.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the seventh. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it. Fair down the line.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Holton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Lyle stands in here, takes ball one. Look. Gets the bunt down the right side, flips it, and that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. First and second, no outs. Trey Turner, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Now this is a rocket to left. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Schwarber in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's two down. Two aboard, two outs. And now here is Harper.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Two on, two outs. Swing and a slow roller. In time to Devers. That is the inning. We go to the eighth, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Hit in the air, right field. O'Hearn in position, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Simpson at the plate now. That's ball one. And
that's
another ball. Foul ball there. Popped up. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th, Shea Langoliers. Stands in for the Phillies.
That's the ball.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a 1-2.
No, that's the ball.
That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Ball.
The 1-1. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw cut off to first. Now back in safely at first.
Up next for the Phillies.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here is Harrison Bader. He was late there, strike one. And he swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Runners at the corners, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
That one way inside. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Wilson should have this one. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Carlos Cortez. 1 for 3.
Carlos Cortez.
Fouled off to the right. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's 5-0.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. And he grounds one to the right side. And he's out on the tag. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood.
Now pitching.
Mason Miller taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ball 1, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Miller, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Late with the swing there.
Oh.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rafael Devers up to hit. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Man at second.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now with 1 away. In a minute. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for Toronto, Carlos Correa. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Here comes Wood around third. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Clement in the box lays off for ball one. Here's a 1-1. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now,
Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen. Bailey, the next to hit, takes outside. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the ninth. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
really good changeup.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing. And he didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Simpson up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And fouled off. The 1-1. Left center base hit. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. So up next, Jacob Wilson. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. James Wood next up for the Blue Jays.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Scott. That is out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tied ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. First pitch swinging. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. The left-hander on now, Garrett Clevenger. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. The relay throw. In comes the winning run, and the Phillies win it on a walk-off 7-6. One-run game here today. Your final score.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real.